everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is living their best life, and if you're not, please do something today to put you on the path of living your best life. So in today's video, we're going to be discussing how to get out of a low energy vibe or just feeling down in general. Alright, so let's just hop right into this video. First and foremost, at least for me, when I'm in a low energy vibe, I don't over exaggerate how it is, but I make it seem as if I'm the only one that's dealing with what I'm dealing with. I'm the only one feeling sad for no reason. I'm the only one that feels not helpless, but kind of like playing a victim role. You know what I mean? So every time that I'm in a low energy vibration, feeling down, feeling sad for absolutely no reason, I always make it seem as if I'm the only person in the whole world, in the whole universe, that feels the exact same way that I do, and that there's something wrong with that. So if you have the intention to get out of that low vibrational energy or to stop feeling down in general, and whether or not you have faith in your ability to do so, first and foremost, recognize that you are human. It is totally natural for all of us to have these emotional ups and downs, to feel good one day, extremely happy the next, or to feel down for a week. It's totally natural, totally normal to have these emotional ups and downs. That's what makes you human. I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for anyone else, but I know that life wouldn't be as enjoyable as it is if I was always happy all the time, just this one energy, or always sad all the time, this one energy. There's a reason for these emotional ups and downs, and there's a reason for having low lows one day and then super high highs the next. You know what I mean? Just first and foremost, recognize that you're human. Don't feel as if you're the only person in the world that has to deal with what you have to deal with, has to feel those emotions, because most likely there is somebody else. They might be around you, they might not, that feels the exact same way as you. Okay? So understand that it's natural. Look at it from a perspective of not, this is what's causing me pain, I should hate it. Look at it from a perspective of, what is this teaching me? What can I learn more about myself? What can I learn more about my environment? Is it an environment that's toxic that I might need to get out of? Are my own thoughts toxic and I need to switch up my thinking? Just recognize those lows as a teaching moment to either observe your outside reality more or to observe your inside. And I'm going to get to that in a second. So with energy, it's very important to recognize your basic or your normal energy for yourself. So for example, if you're a person that normally always feels sad, recognize that as like your basis. If you're a person that always feels sad, that's your basis right there. And you're trying to get up here so you can start manifesting whatever you want, start feeling better in general, and you don't want it to be stuck down here anymore. So if this is your normal vibrational level, and on some days you go below that vibrational level, or on other days you go higher than that, recognize that this is your base. This is where you are right now. Not where you are going to be forever, but where you are right now. So once you establish your basis, you can begin asking yourself questions and start questioning why you think the way you do and why you might feel the way you do. One thing that I truly recommend is to journal your thoughts or feelings, or even just type it out. Have this down on words and paper and be extremely honest and open with yourself. If you yourself feel as if you hate yourself, and I know I'm getting a little dark, but there are some people that probably suffer from that mentality or suffer from that emotion in general of hatred within themselves. So if you feel as if you hate yourself, or you feel that you do hate yourself and that you're not worthy of this, that, and the third, you don't belong, anything surrounding that type of energy, that energy of lack, that energy of sadness, that energy of hatred, write that down. Be completely honest with yourself. Only you are going to be able to read that, so just be completely honest with yourself. If it's not something that's within you, observe your surroundings and write that down. If you don't like where you live, write that down. If you don't like anything around you, write that down and read it back to yourself. See if all the things that you wrote down are the truth around you or within you. From my perspective, it's much easier to read on paper what I think, as opposed to just thinking thoughts and just letting them run across my mind and show up in random scenarios. Like I'll just be eating a bowl of cereal and it'll pop up. No, write it all down, type it all out, and read those words back to you and really question, is this the truth? Is this real? Is this how I want to feel? And even if you do see what you write down as the truth and that's your truth that you want to speak, observe that and ask yourself, do I really want this for myself? Do I really want to feel as if I hate myself? Do I really want to feel this low? Do I really want to feel this dark energy within me? Do I really want to feel that? Or do I want to change that up? Ask yourself those questions. And once you start making the decision whether yes or no, whether you're comfortable in where you are right now, that's fine. If you're comfortable feeling sad, if you're comfortable holding on to whatever negative thing you want to hold on to, that's your journey. Don't compare your journey to anyone else's. That's your journey. You're human. Learn the lessons that you need to learn from there, and then eventually you'll get to the place where you're like, okay, I really do want to change. I don't like how this is. I really do want to change. And then once you're there, don't rush it. Once you're there and you truly want to change and you truly want to better yourself and better your life and not think the way that you have been thinking previously, begin telling yourself, I don't want this for myself anymore. I want to be better. I want to raise my vibration. I want to feel better about myself. I want to invite more positive energies and speak life into myself instead of death. I want to do this. I want that. And once you declare that you want to change, and once you declare that you want to feel better, things around you will start to shift. Your mentality on certain things will begin to change, and you have to be adaptable to those. You have to ride the waves and flow like water. You have to ride the waves and flow like water. You just have to sit with yourself and recognize, okay, I do want to change. Declare it, set it, it's in stone. You're going to change. Let it go. Set it and forget it. Let it go. And once you've declared that you want to change and you want to be better, you want to feel better, your subconscious mind is going to take note of that and be like, okay, homegirl said she want to change. Homegirl said she want to be more positive. Let me put this into her life. Let me attract her to this video. Let me attract her to these type of people. Let me attract her to this situation. And yes, some situations are going to be still resonating in that negative mindset that you're trying to get away from, but that's only there as a teaching moment. Look at it as a teaching moment, not a oh woe is me type of moment. Look at it as a teaching moment. Observe it for what it is, recognize it for what it is, accept that reality, and understand that you don't have to be a part of it anymore if that's not what you want. Observe negative situations as you're going through your journey of feeling better about yourself or just feeling better in general as a teaching moment, as something that is there to serve for your greater good. Okay, your subconscious mind is also going to lead you to positive things that reach in that area that you're trying to get to. So, for example, clicking on this video right here, that you're trying to get out of whatever situation, or you're trying to get out of that mentality that you had before, that emotion that you had before, that's a step in the right direction. Your subconscious mind is going to lead you to places or things or videos or resources that furthers your growth, furthers your mindset, furthers the changes that you're going through, furthers your evolution, furthers your adaptation. It's just going to help you and lead you in the right direction. Trust that. Go there. Trust it. I can go on and on about that, but at the end of the day, just trust your intuition. Once you've declared something in your life, recognize it, understand why you might be feeling that way. Question yourself. Never ever just take everything as the exact truth. Question why you feel that way. Question why you think that way. Question why you speak whatever you speak onto yourself in that way. Question the jokes you make. Question everything. And once you've written it down, got it down on paper, and you've read it back to yourself, ask yourself, is this my reality? Is this what I really want? If you're not comfortable with switching off of that reality, grow from it. Learn from it. Keep on journaling. Keep on writing. Keep on speaking and keep on seeing what's around you as you speak those words or write those words. Keep on observing what's within you every single time that you think those thoughts. Recognize your feelings, hone in on your feelings, hone in on your mind, and you'll be able to grow from that. And if you are ready to change, just declare, I am ready to change, I am ready to grow. And trust your intuition, and your subconscious mind is going to lead you to places that's either going to be a teaching moment and tell you you still need to work on this, or it's going to lead you to places that's going to help you grow even more. On both scenarios, it's going to help you grow even more. And trust that. The second thing you need to recognize when you're trying to get out of a low energy, especially when it comes to spiritual awakenings or just everyday life if you're not really a spiritual person, recognize what media you're taking in, you know? So especially in this day and age, especially in 2020 in general, and everything that is being exposed and brought to light, again, what's done in the dark is brought to the light. A lot of us are consuming that instead of observing it and taking action in the right direction. Especially with 2020 and everything that is being exposed on social media, on the news, everything, just in everyday life, your interactions with your family or your friends, with strangers, anything and everything. What's done in the dark, again, is brought to the light. So I'm not surprised that everything is being brought to the light. But when you're seeing this and when you're taking that in and when you're consuming that media instead of observing it, it will lower your vibration. You're going to feel guilty about things that don't even involve you, you know? The perfect example is hearing news about something that's happening way farther than where you are in your state, your country, wherever you are, your city, wherever you are. You hear about information or bad news that happens thousands and thousands of miles away from you. Yes, if you're able and you're capable to take action on those things, and yes, if you're able and capable to spread awareness, do that. Always remain aware of what's going on in the world. Always spread awareness and try to educate yourself and help others go on the path of educating themselves. But don't take it in and say, oh my gosh, life sucks. Life sucks. Like, just don't accept that reality that life sucks and life is just terrible. Be aware of every little dark thing that happens around the world and spread awareness on it, yes, and take action in the right direction to help heal yourself and heal others and heal the planet. But don't focus your energy so much on the darkness that you forget that you yourself have a light source within you. Don't focus so much on the darkness that you yourself forget that you are a light being. You have a spirit. You have a soul. If you don't believe in spirits and souls, you have a mind. Nurture your mind. Nurture your reality. Of course, be aware of what's going on. Of course, always listen out and open your ears, open your eyes, and understand the struggle that somebody else is facing. And of course, take action if you're able to take action. But if you can't take action on something, if it's something out of your control and all you can do is be aware, educate yourself, and educate others, don't hold on to, I guess you could say, secondhand guilt. Don't look at what other human beings are doing and instantly demonize yourself for not stepping up when you physically can't, you know? It's very hard to verbalize, but I feel like if you felt that energy or if you felt that way, you'll understand what I'm trying to say. It's okay to take a break. Take a break from social media, take a break from the news, take a break from consuming all this media, take a break from everything and just focus on you. Focus on your vibe, focus on your energy, and focus on your light source. Of course, always remain aware. Of course, educate yourself if you feel up to educating yourself at that very moment. If not, take a breath, breathe in and out, and then go on and educate yourself when you feel ready. Okay? Become aware of certain things when you feel ready. Don't feel as if you're being pressured or rushed or feel as if you have to know all the answers. Because let's just be real, we're probably not going to know all the answers in this life. We're probably not. How? How? We're probably not going to know all the answers in this life. We can search for truth, we can search for answers, we can search for knowledge, but at the end of the day, the only person or the only thing that you really need to know is yourself. You're not going to be able to recognize every little thing that's going on in the world. One mantra that I love to speak and love to voice in general is the mantra of no control equals no negativity equals control. So what that means is if you don't have any control over a situation, don't have any negative feelings towards yourself or towards any individual in general. Don't feel hatred, because when you feel hatred or you direct hatred to someone else, your body doesn't know that that hatred is directed onto someone else. All it can feel is that you have hate in you, and you're going to start having more things around you not be exposed but be in your reality. That's going to force you to have more hate, force you to harbor more hate, force you to speak on the H word. Yeah. Okay, if you have control over a situation, such as control over just being aware in general, control on taking action on certain things, control on speaking and making others aware of certain things, control on educating yourself, then again, there's no need to feel any negativity, because you're doing your part. You're doing the best that you can, and you're striving to be better every single day. So don't feel any negativity, especially directed towards yourself and directed towards others, because again, your body doesn't know that you have any negative energy directed towards others. All it can feel is the negativity within you, and it starts to affirm that by bringing up more negative situations, more negative energies, more negative people in your energetic field, in your reality. So if you're not at the place right now and you're not willing to just do away with social media for the time being, or take a break from watching the news, take a break from watching TV, I would recommend to start observing more positive, or observing more media that benefits you and that suits whatever vision that you have for your life, or suits your intention to raise your vibration. So for example, you can start looking up on social media, on YouTube, on TV, positivity. Just type in positivity, type in motivation, type in love, type in whatever positive energy or whatever energy that you think is the most positive, and start typing that up and look for that. Research that. And if you're still on the standpoint where you aren't able to observe and you're only consuming, then consume positivity. Begin, if you're going to spend an hour a day on social media, spend an hour watching affirmations. Spend an hour listening to affirmations. Spend an hour watching a positive video. Spend an hour watching a motivational video. Spend an hour meditating. Spend an hour with yourself. Spend an hour in your own mind and understand what you just consumed, what you just saw, and meditate on it. Observe it. Feed yourself more positivity. Speak life into yourself. Even if at the time it doesn't feel good or it doesn't feel right, still do it. Speak life into yourself, and you'll begin to see your energy change. You'll begin to see your energy lift. And then the third, and I feel like this is the most important point, is to mind your business. Focus on yourself. And I really don't feel like I need to elaborate on this, really. But when you're so focused on what everybody else is doing, what everything is going on in the world, and you're dedicating every single second of your life focusing on stuff outside of you, how are you going to have any time to digest and understand why you feel the way you feel? Why you feel so low? Why you feel so lack of energy? Why you feel so down in the dumps? Why you feel so sad? Why you feel so mad? If you have no time to give to yourself, no time to give to minding your business, focusing on yourself, then of course you're going to feel whatever somebody tells you, or of course you're going to feel whatever you see outside of you. Of course you're going to project the feelings that you can't yourself understand, because you don't spend any time with yourself. You don't spend any time focusing on manifesting what you want to manifest. You're so focused on what everybody else is doing. You're so focused on what's going on in the world around you. You're so focused on all the negative things, and you're just so focused on everything outside of you, basically. You're not going to have any time to, one, educate yourself, two, understand why you may feel the way you feel or why you may project whatever you project onto others. You won't be able to analyze that and truly understand why you are the way you are and why you might feel the way you do at this time. So my best advice is just to mind your business. Focus on yourself. Of course, put down the social media. Put it down. Turn off the TV. Go on your bed, go on the floor, go on the couch, and just close your eyes and look within your own mind. Take out a journal. Start journaling down what you want. Start journaling down how you feel at this time and what you want to feel like in the future. Start journaling. Start writing down whatever you feel. Start speaking in the mirror to yourself however you feel. Cry. Release that energy if you need to. If you're not the type to cry, scream if you got to. Go to like a quiet place and just yell whatever you feel. Let it out. Let it out. Don't hold that into you, because then you're going to begin projecting that onto others and making others feel down. And why would you want that? Why would you want that? Alright, so my best advice for sure is just to mind your own business and focus on yourself. Put down the social media. Don't concern yourself about what everything or everyone is doing, what everything is going on. Stop getting in other people's business and trying to, feed whatever you want to feed into or project whatever you want to project onto them. Just mind your business. Mind your business, focus on yourself. And then just breathe. Breathe through it. This is a temporary emotion. You're not going to feel like this all the time. Recognize that, understand that, thank yourself for that, and just breathe. Just breathe. Alright, so I hope that you guys took something from this video. Even if I helped one person, that will make my day. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it. If you feel inspired to, go ahead and leave a comment down below of whatever you took from this video, how you might be feeling at this current time, how you want to feel. Let people know that they're not alone in whatever they're going through. Let them know that somebody else out there probably is going through, if not the exact same situation, something super similar. Let them understand that their feelings are normal and that they can learn and grow from them. Alright, I hope that you guys like this video. If you feel like you want to get this message out to anybody else, go ahead and share. I'm going to, of course, make more videos discussing certain topics similar to this, basically just doing shadow work in general, because it's normal to feel low. It's normal to feel extreme highs, but what's most important is how we feel as a basis energy and how we can raise that up so then our basis energy is higher. So then when we do feel low, it's really not that low. Yeah, make sure that you guys hit that like button, comment down below if you feel inspired to, and subscribe and share to your friends if you feel like it. With that being said, I hope all you guys live your best life. Peace, love, and light to you all.